Hello YouTube, you're watching PurpleSpie's Shitpost Summaries, and today we're learning about the Moonlight Descent Ceremony from Koichi Komeji's Heart-Throbbing adventure. A very long time ago in the explorable universe, there were two humanoid lovers, but as time went on, the male humanoid became tainted with life, and therefore impurity, as in Shinto concepts of purity and impurity, and became the planet we live on and know as the Earth, while the female became the Moon, and they both vowed to reunite sometime again in the future. And the Lunarians have made it the will since then. Fast forward to the 80s, I think, and Lord Tsukuyomi, leader of the Lunarian race and head of the lunar capital, has enacted this super mega ultra epic and honestly overconvoluted master plan to do just that, called the Moonlight Descent Ceremony. The main objective of the MDC was to reunite the two celestial bodies, and he devised both this, the MDC, and the Human Instrumentality Project, both of which are synonymous plans, just so you know. The Human Instrumentality Project's goal was to enable all saving creatures on Earth, for instance Kiryu-san here, to be transformed into Satori, in order to suit the Lunarians' views of superior beings. As for the Moonlight Descent Ceremony, its goal was to reawaken the Moon and allow it to reunite with the Earth, which triggers all life to be transformed into Satori. Lord Tsukuyomi left it upon the Watatsuki sisters, Yorihime and Toyohime Watatsuki, the Lunarian princesses and commanders of the Lunar Defense Corps, to execute the plan as they saw fit. They began implementing the Human Instrumentality Project after occupying Earth around the year 1982, and during this time, they uplifted human society into utopia, abolished all wars, and implemented Article 9 of the entire world, which prohibits human countries from keeping standing militaries. Central to the Moonlight Descent Ceremony was the destruction of Gensokyo, both due to it being viewed as inferior and impure by the Lunarians, and so the Lunarians could mold its inhabitants into kaiju for them to fight as part of the next stage of the Moonlight Descent Ceremony. And as part of this plan, the Watatsuki sisters, a very long time before the plan, enlisted the help of Satori Komeji and had to bring her sister Koichi Komeji to Gensokyo so they could use her as a decoy to lure out Yukari Yakumo. The Watatsuki sisters also made a deal with Kawakuma, promising to let her obtain patchouli knowledge for herself if she held them by absorbing the powers of those who died in Gensokyo, and also by manipulating Flandre Scarlet into destroying the Great Hakure Barrier.
You should kill yourself now!
After the Hakure Barrier was destroyed by Flandre Scarlet, the residents of Gensokyo were transformed into kaiju as a side effect of the HIP, and were forced into the outside world once the barrier was destroyed, allowing the Lunar Defense Corps to hunt them down and appear as heroes to the humans. Once the Lunarians had killed the last of the kaiju, with the hope and faith of humanity focused on them, they were able to enact the Moonlight Descent Ceremony. Gensokyo was rendered no man's land for the madness and genocide that ravaged it by the hands of the Lunarians. And back on the moon, LDC engineer Ringo oversaw a controlled demolition of the moon to wake it up, allowing it to descend to the now purified Earth, to wake it up and reunite with it. Once the Moonlight Descent Ceremony was fulfilled, and the moon and Earth were fully reunited, all sapient life on Earth were transformed into Satori and gained third eyes, allowing each other to read their minds. And that is the Moonlight Descent Ceremony from Koichi Komeji's Heart-Throbbing adventure. Okay, for real though, what kind of fucking crack cocaine did Sentakabun snort to write all of this shit? I actually had a headache from the morning to the night writing this script and editing it just to make the stupid Lunarian Evangelion-ass plot make some sense at bare minimum.